in a minute. Doesn't really matter. Depends what sort of work you do and how dangerous that situation are. Okay? If that situation is dangerous, you need to use what means possible to doing and deal with that particular movement. So that is how you're using a handcuff if you're getting and doing the movement. Now, for instance, if you haven't got the weapon, okay, and he started coming and punch me, and I got nothing but a pair of handcuffs and a stick, and I don't want to use a stick because I want to handcuff him very quickly. When he started coming punch, I boom here. This hand underneath, I hold that one, whang, yeah, whang into here, come back. I handcuff him straight away. So the idea when he's using this is very, very useful. Hold like this. When he come and punch, they whoom, whoom. As soon as I come in, then handcuff him. Punch me this side, for instance, grab here, whang. Yes. As soon as I come in back with a hand, and then I handcuff him this way. Okay. So I show you one slowly. So you don't need when you work in a security, for instance, you stand at that, and he come in and punch you. Yeah. So one, see, right underneath here. As soon as underneath here, you can handcuff him this way. Okay. I'll show you a minute. And then when he punch me this side, turn this hand here, whack, right in where the arm is here. As soon as that coming down, you can lock him up. The idea is you have to wear him down first in a certain joint. So when a certain joint is painful, then you can handcuff them very, very easy. Or maybe when he coming in like that, and you come back in here, up top here, and hit him. And he punch me this way, grab here and come back in here, and hit him. And then handcuff him. So very, very useful. Very useful tool when you haven't got any other equipment and using them, okay? So on this bit here, that is how you use. I'll show you how to using when you handcuff them when they're on the floor so you can understand. On this bit here, I will go through with you how to come in and put your opponent down the floor and then where you pin your leg and how you do that so you know exactly what we're talking about. Let me borrow you again, Dave. Now, for instance, when you work on this particular movement, when you punch me, you can basically turn your body on this side, on the side like this, yeah? When you're on the side like this, the hand is here. Now, for instance, let me show you so you can understand. If I have a hand cuff here, and I have his close into here, yeah? It's going to be very difficult for me. Very difficult here, you see here. Very difficult, cut in the close. It doesn't matter how good you are using the equipment. And when you got him, try to handcuff him. And we get there and go, and next thing you know, he's going to elbow you, and he's going to kick you, and he's going to knock you out in a minute. Because you don't understanding how to using the body. Now, for instance, when he start to punch come along, for instance, and I start to bring him down, as soon as when I bring him down on the movement of him body, when he start to make him coming down on it, when he coming in to punch, and then I come down, as soon as I come down, this hand here, see this hand here I got in here, okay, turn it slightly and pick on this camera. This hand here, I will bring that in. As that coming in, I have that basically like this. And my hand like control into here, basically. Yeah. As soon as when I into that position, I have my hand cuff here. That's when I started coming in to doing the movement here. Now when I start to have the movement here, I'm in control basically, in control. So I know exactly where he is. Okay. When I know exactly where he's down here, then I can put him down the floor easily. And then when I coming over, when he started coming over, like you see on this particular camera here, and then this hand here, my leg inside. The most thing when you go in the back, for instance, have the knee on here. The sooner knee on the back leg, so he controls that, then my arm coming over here. Now when you're coming in this particular one, and you're coming down, again, you make sure, bring the camera in speed so you can see. So when you start coming in, your hand like this again. When you hand like this, you're understanding where exactly to hold him, yeah? So if you're coming down the floor and this hand is not yet, and you have this hand not here, you can using this part of the knee here and come in on the side and turn. So you control that side here. Okay, so you're on that knee down here. When you start here, you understand exactly where his leg is. Now if you're in the middle here, your knee come in this particular here to control where he is, yeah, and then come back. Now you up the top here, your knee down here, your hand, your leg is here. That's where the hand is. Okay, so you know exactly where he is. When you know already where he is, you bring it back, and then come back, and that's it. You bring him back and lock him this way. When you lock him this way, when you come, the movement of it, it's very simple when you start to control him on the body, so you know where exactly all the movement is.